In this video, we uncover the often overlooked struggles of America's farm workers, the silent backbone of our agricultural industry. While we enjoy the bounty of fresh produce, many laborers face the harsh realities of extreme heat exposure with little to no access to necessary resources for protection. As we delve into their economic pressures and the efforts underway to improve their working conditions, we also highlight how consumers can play a vital role in fostering change. Join us as we shine a light on the human cost of our food supply and advocate for justice for these forgotten victims of heatwaves. 1. The silent backbone of agriculture. Farm workers are the unsung heroes behind the abundance of fresh produce in our grocery stores. They toil under the blistering sun, ensuring that we have access to fruits, vegetables, and grains. Without their relentless efforts, our food supply chain would be severely disrupted. Yet, despite their critical role, they often work in conditions that many of us would find unbearable. According to the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, farm workers have a 20 times higher risk of heat-related illnesses than the general workforce. This stark statistic underscores the hazardous environment they face daily. 2. The harrowing realities of heat exposure. Heatwaves pose a significant threat to farm workers, who often spend long hours outdoors with little shade or respite. The searing heat can lead to heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and other serious health issues. Imagine working tirelessly in temperatures soaring above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, with the sun beating down relentlessly. It's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. The U.S. Department of Labor reports that heat stress affects thousands of workers annually, with farm workers being disproportionately impacted. The lack of adequate hydration and rest breaks exacerbates their vulnerability to these conditions. 3. Limited access to resources and protection. One of the most pressing issues faced by farm workers is their limited access to resources and protection. Many work for long hours without proper shade, hydration, or cooling facilities. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, provides guidelines for heat safety, but these are often overlooked or inadequately enforced in the agricultural sector. Farm workers, many of whom are immigrants, may also lack the legal protections afforded to other workers, making it challenging for them to advocate for safer working conditions. Without these safeguards, their health and well-being remain at risk. 4. The economic pressures on farm workers. Farm workers are often caught in a cycle of economic hardship, which forces them to endure the harsh conditions of heatwaves. They are typically paid low wages, with little to no benefits, making it difficult for them to take time off during extreme weather. Many live paycheck to paycheck, and missing even a single day of work can have dire financial consequences. This economic pressure forces them to prioritize income over health, even when the risk of heat-related illnesses looms large. The lack of economic security is a barrier to their ability to seek safer working environments. 5. Efforts to improve conditions. Despite the challenges, there are ongoing efforts to improve conditions for farm workers during heatwaves. Advocacy groups and labor unions are working tirelessly to push for better safety standards and protections. Initiatives such as providing educational resources on heat safety, implementing mandatory rest breaks, and ensuring access to water and shade are gaining traction. Additionally, some states have begun to enforce stricter regulations to protect farm workers from heat-related risks. These measures, while promising, require widespread adoption and consistent enforcement to make a significant impact. 6. How consumers can help. As consumers, we hold the power to make a difference in the lives of farm workers. By supporting companies that prioritize fair labor practices and worker safety, we can contribute to positive change. Look for products labeled as fair trade or those that come from farms with transparent labor practices. Educating ourselves about the conditions faced by these workers and advocating for policy changes can also create momentum for improving their working conditions. Every choice we make as consumers can send a message that we value the well-being of the people who provide our food. 7. The human cost of our food supply. The fresh produce we enjoy every day comes at a human cost that is often overlooked. Farm workers are the invisible hands that feed the nation, yet their struggles remain largely unrecognized. By shedding light on their plight, we can begin to address the systemic issues that perpetuate their hardships. It is crucial to remember that behind every apple, tomato, or ear of corn, there is a person who endured the scorching heat to bring it to our tables. Their sacrifices should not go unnoticed, and it is our responsibility to ensure their voices are heard. In conclusion, the forgotten victims of heatwaves, America's farm workers, deserve our attention and support. By understanding their challenges and advocating for change, we can help create a safer and more equitable environment for those who sustain our food supply.